Hello, welcome back to my little art studio office combo. Today I am going to be catching back up on some chart art. I have this little side hustle where I paint different things on nautical or aviation charts. This little side business is called Chart Art by AUD. Specifically on Instagram, it's at chartart_by AUD. And I've just found lately that I'm pretty unmotivated to paint chart art. So I have told myself that I need to get these done, specifically because they were commissioned by some amazing friends and other clients. And I need to prioritize that. These people paid me good money and I owe them their products. So I'm filming because I told myself I can't do any other creative endeavors until I finish these. So you can follow along in this video and see my creative process for creating an oil painting on either a nautical or aviation chart. It's kind of comical that I'm not feeling chart art right now because I just got this massive flat file to hold all of my charts. That video, my flat file video, is up on YouTube as well. But let's just see. The one I'm going to be working on today is this one. This is for CEU Cleveland, Civil Engineering Unit Cleveland. So there is the General Coast Guard Civil Engineering logo. Down in the corner is the CEU Cleveland emblem. And then I have a little bit more detail to add after that, but I will be working on this one today. I also have some other works in progress. This is the Southeast Light on Block Island, Rhode Island. This is a motor lifeboat, specifically for Motor Lifeboat Station Humboldt Bay. This one's so close. This one has been a whip for like 2 years. Johnny, I'm so sorry. This one I will get finished and sent out to him. It's gonna be a gift for his father. This is the big boy. Oh, it's so hard to see. This is, I think it's a C-27. This is for Air Station Sacramento. So this one is actually on an aviation chart, or they call them sectionals. This is my somewhat lame setup. I plan to build a desk at some point, or Matthew and I might build a new dining room table, and then my dining room table will come in here. I think we're just gonna keep it simple for right now and work on the letters for the civil engineering logo because I just need black and white. I have my oil paint over here. This is all dried out. Don't be like me. Paint thinner. And then actual oil paint I'm using. Shout out to my cousin Noah for gifting me this for Christmas. The paint palette, I mean. Yeah, so lately I just have not been motivated to do any chart art. I don't know why. I'm excited about my YouTube videos. I'm excited about my children's book, and I'm actually just started illustrating a new children's book. So I don't know, I guess chart art has kind of fallen down in the ranks. I feel like that sometimes happens too for people who have like multiple outlets. Like it's hard to do them all. This is so bad, but my hand is like already cramping. Like I feel like I haven't done this in so long that my hand is like, what is going on? I do want to grab my computer though, so I can look at a reference photo for this. Okay, there is the reference. Here's what I'm working on. It's funny, once I start painting, I get into like a very therapeutic, not trance, but it feels good to be painting, to be doing something, instead of just doom scrolling on my phone. Okay, I just need to add one little detail to the inner ring, and then it'll be done. Yay! And Rigsby just sits on his chair while I paint. Okay, finally finished on this logo. I was doing it upside down just so I could have easy access to this section of the chart instead of having to reach across. This one is the actual logo of the unit, CEU Cleveland. In all branches, units have specific logos, and the Coast Guard is no exception. It's funny, the first time I painted this, I actually started painting all the letters in black. I don't know why I did that. I just didn't look at my reference photo, so doing it right this time. Okay, it is the next day, and both of these logos are done. I have another one to add in the middle, which I need to actually sketch out on my computer and then trace, so we'll do that. And then there's a final one going up in this corner, and this will be done. For perspective, I painted for 7 hours yesterday, which is kind of nuts. Here we go. This is the new insignia for civil engineers in the Coast Guard. And I just make it a little bit translucent. Adding my computer into Sketch has been such a game changer. I used to draw directly on the charts, like and sketch out, but then I would erase and then there'd be marks, and I have been burned one too many times. So now everything from a sketching standpoint that goes on the chart starts here from my computer, and it's been so fun. Ta-da! That's actually really cool. (23 3/8). 3/8 divided by 2 or multiplied by 1/2 is 3/16. 23 divided by 2 is 11.5. So 11 and 1/2 plus 3/16. 11 and 11/16. Just had to grab my phone to verify it, and that's right, 11 and 11/16. So what I do is I just need some painter's tape. Tape the back of this. Then I need to turn this off and set up my light board. This was purchased on Amazon by my mother like 6 years ago. So I'll try to find a similar one to put in the caption below. Turn that on. I made a center point here, and there's a center point on the chart, so all I have to do is match them up. I want to make sure that it's level, but I think this side needs to come down slightly, just like that. Then you stick, and now I'm going to re-outline this. The reason I trace the way I trace is because the chart is just as important as what I'm painting, so I can't mess up the chart, and I've done that before. Okay, all done. Then you can remove the stencil and the light board. I actually used to sketch directly on the chart. I would mess up, and then I would inevitably need to erase it and make a mark. So this just turned out to be the best way that I found that I can make my chart art as best I can without any errors. Yay! And there are the pencil marks. Time to paint. As this is the first piece that you see me painting from scratch, I just wanted to point out, once the sketching is complete, I just go in and color block. So it is gold because it's an insignia that is on the Coast Guard uniform that the civil engineers will wear. And this is for the civil engineering unit. And this is the base coat. So sloppy, but it's meant to be. And then I can come back in probably tomorrow with the details. Ta-da! There is all the detail. Apologies for not filming. It just gets to a certain point where you can only watch me paint so much, so I just figured I would skip over that and show you the final details. This is the officer's civil engineering insignia. So officers wear gold. If it was for an enlisted member, it would be silver. Now, before I can go and finish that last emblem, bringing it over to Office Depot to make these prints. The last emblem on the top right-hand corner is the command ashore pin. That's only for the commanding officer of the unit. So prints without that one little insignia makes sense, so all the other officers of the unit can have a copy of it, and it makes sense. So now that I have that, I can go back to the original and add in the command ashore pin, because the person that commissioned me to do this is the commanding officer of the unit. So thank you, Commander, for commissioning me. Here I am once again, just tracing everything out onto the chart, and then now remove it and time to paint. Almost there. All done. Ta-da! All done. This was such an interesting painting because it was all based on logos, emblems, insignia. So not a ton that I could do for creative authority, but it just looks so good together, and I'm so excited with how this turned out. I'll do a few close-up shots for the B-roll at the end, and I think I'm going to do this again with my next chart art commission, because it keeps me on task, takes a little bit longer to complete, but definitely worth it in the end. So thank you so much for watching.